Y'all remember the controversial theories going on about Doja Cat? I even did a reading on that. This is nothing but confirmation. Y'all. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me Anarghya, and today's reading is going to be about Doja Cat and her career and regarding whatever news is going on around about her. That apparently she has not been nice to her fans and she is sabotaging everything in her career. And apparently her career is coming to an end. It's declining. So we're gonna find out what's happening and is it really gonna decline or not. So let's get started, and before we do, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as I have a lot of content for you to consume, and you can always put your comments in the put your requests in the comments below, and yes, I'll see to it. So let's get started. First of all, I'm gonna find out what her career is gonna go about from this point onwards. And what I'm seeing is that right now she is obviously feeling very like pressured. She's feeling a lot of stress, and that is obviously because she has been getting backlash for all the things that she's been doing recently. Like Doja Cat's behavior is so inconsistent. Like one day she'll be saying something else with so much like seriousness, and the next day she'll just deny it and she'll just be like, oh my god, I was kidding, like you all can't take a joke and stuff like that. And she has been like low-key trending for a while now, like this topic of hers. And that is why like we're just going to talk about her career right now. But to me, what I think is that this has a lot to do with her you know controversial theories that were going on around about her, that she is in some secret society, if you can't see what this means. And yeah, so but we'll just focus on the career aspect right now. Like what is causing it, we're not talking about that. We're only talking about where is Doja Cat headed from now on. And what I'm seeing is that although she is pretty much like in her ego to really accept that she was wrong, and like like she should mend her ways, but she will try to do that no matter what, because obviously her concerts and everything is going on, and people are selling out their tickets. People don't want to like really be connected to her anymore, and her die-hard fans are really like turning their backs on her because she turned her back on theirs. And what I'm seeing is that she will try to work her way back up. I don't know why am I like not being able to speak clearly. That's probably because this whole situation has Doja speechless right now, as of now, because I'm usually pretty fluent in speaking, right? But there's something wrong with the throat chakra. So yeah, and that's why like she will try to like come up with new stuff, because earlier what she thought was she had a lot of options. Like she'll just have to put in more work, she'll just have to work a little bit harder, release a few more songs, and she neglected one of her groups. Now another group will become her fan, is what I'm seeing. Like that's what she feels. She just feels like she has to put in the work, and then someone else will start to like praise her. People who didn't know her will get to know her. And okay, but the thing is, Doja Cat had like a peak era in 2021 with her album Planet. And the thing is, like, she's not a new artist, like she's not that new of an artist right now, and pretty much everyone knows her and they know her music. And obviously she can come up with something that is too great for people to avoid, but the chances of that turning out in her favor for her to grow even more than what she is right now is not really happening. What I'm seeing is, I'm not saying like her career is gonna like end after this moment. There will be, it is like a projectile, if you know what I mean. It's like it is on the decline right now. That is for sure, that is definite, because she'll have a lot of new ideas and she'll put them into work, but it will always feel like something's missing. It will always feel like, okay, I'm this close but I just can't reach the finish line, because she doesn't know. What she doesn't know is that she is not really going in the correct direction about this. Like she has to feel sorry, she has to give up her ego and really come clean, like just tell people that yeah, she was wrong. She has to accept that. She has to be sorry for dodging her fans, for sabotaging them, and for really like not being there for them. And like her fans, there's a lot of tweets, and like even on threads there's a lot of like posts about it. You can check it out, where her fans were like one of her fans asked her to tell her that she loved them, her fans, and she was like, no, I don't even know you all. And then her fans would reply saying that, okay, you don't know us, but uh, because of we people, you are literally surviving right now, and we have been there by your side through thick and thin, and we don't even know you as a person as well, right? But it's like, and then a lot of fans also said, that but even if you don't, you feel that's creepy, you have to say that you love them in order for them to carry on being your fans or something. And then she was like, no, I don't owe you anything or anything. If you like my music, you're welcome to listen to it. If you don't like it, you can just like, shoo. That was like her behavior, which is like not funny at all. I'm sorry. And the thing is that, even with her boyfriend is like, Doja Cat's boyfriend is accused of having a lot of, I don't know, being like shady in a lot of ways. You can check out a lot of videos on her boyfriend. There's a lot available on the internet right now since she's so trending. But the thing is, that really isn't our place to comment on, like who is she dating and who she's not. But the thing is that, yeah, her career too is not going to be doing very well, because she can't see things clearly right now. She thinks that, okay, so what, I'll get over it and stuff. But the thing is, there is no coming back to what she did. This is like heart-stabbingly bad. This is like something that is gonna run deep through the fans' hearts and hers as well. And she thinks according to her, she thinks she's really going in the right direction. She's being guided, or at least she feels guided. And this has something to do with the higher power. This is not something that she thinks of herself. And I haven't really seen her being a religious person, to be honest, but whatever. This is somewhat like she feels assured in herself. For now, she feels assured in herself that, she'll make it through and she'll be doing better than ever. These fans weren't her fans anyway, they didn't like her anyway, so, like, let them go and new ones will come and whatever. But the thing is that she can't really see clearly right now, and her third eye is blocked, if you want to consider it a third eye. Yeah. And the thing is, we people don't really like criticize their own fans like that, and for liking their own music, like, you can't do that. And that is just so different. This is like so unique of a situation that people are really just wondering like what's gonna happen to Doja Cat, because surely the ones who were actually, her biggest fans, most of them have like turned their back on her. And this has to do with some greater power, is what I'm saying. Like, this card seems really like not in the correct place for it to just be a normal tarot reading. It seems like something, that some sort of fight, some sort of, I don't know, misalignment, tower moment. But the thing is that I'm not really watching any good end to the tower moment. Like, a tower moment is usually a sort of destruction that feels very, very bad at the moment, that feels very destructive. It feels very like, like your world is ending sort of situation. But in the long run, it does something so good for you that you think that, this moment was inevitable. And I'm so glad that this happened, because if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be living the life that I'm living right now. And the only thing that is like sort of suspicious about this whole reading is this star card over here. Like, she feels assured in herself. Like, she was asked to do this. She was like, I don't know, she was obliged to do whatever she did, and now that she's done it, she feels like, there's a lot of stress lifting off her shoulders. And that is something that is a little strange to come out here. Like, obviously her career is declining, but the thing is, like, even right now, even facing all the backlash, even after deactivating her accounts, she still feels like, situation's gonna turn out just fine, when it really isn't. And anyone on the street can tell you that it really isn't gonna turn out fine. I'm not really watching that people are gonna like boycott her to the fullest. Like, she there will be people still listening to her, but from being one of the top artists in like the whole industry, she'll go to being a below average, mediocre artist, is what I'm seeing, because a huge amount of her followers are not really wanting to listen to her music anymore. And that is something that is coming out, and it's really, really, really concerning, considering how so self-assured she is. Like, she's worried, sure, she's stressed, but she just thinks that things are gonna like find their way out anyway. Like, she's just assured that in the end it's all gonna be okay, when it really isn't. Okay, like, this has to do something about the controversial theories. Like, if you guys really want me to make an extended reading about her and the Illuminati club, I will do that for sure, because this interests me more than just a curiosity level. You know, this just seems concerning for some reason. And yeah, and considering all her like those Illuminati rumors that were going around, it just sort of makes sense. You know, it just sort of makes sense how these things are turning out. So for sure, if you want me to make an extended reading about her and whatever possible reasons are for this and this to be here, I am for sure, I'm more than willing to do that. Let me know down in the comments below. And I guess that's it for today. If you like this reading, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Until I see you all next time, bye bye and take care.